Hi, Sam here with Simply Perfect Nail Designs and more. I'm going to show you today how to use the liquid builder gel in a bottle by Virgo and Gem. For this project, you will need C and D tips or whatever tips you prefer, your gels, your base coat, your pH bond, your liquid builder gel and your top coat, a nail file, clippers. For the glue, I use my dip base, but you can use a nail glue. You will also need clippers, a lint-free pad, and alcohol. I have already removed my set previously, so my nails are already prepped. You will want to remove the shine off of your natural nail. I did not do that in this video because I did not want to damage my nails. So your first step is you will start picking your tips and sizing them to your nails. And once you find a tip that fits your nail, you will go ahead and attach it using your dip base bond. Once your tip is on there, you can go ahead and proceed to doing the rest of your nails. And I'm just trying to make sure that there's no air bubbles under my tip. I did have some, but I do my nails so often that I'm not really worried about it. If you like to keep your manis on for 2 weeks or longer, then you would want to make sure that there are no air bubbles. Okay, now you can repeat the process on the rest of your nails. And I am just filing the edges to help it fit my nail a little bit better. And I promise this tip is not crooked. It looks crooked. I actually do have a crooked finger. I really like the C and D velocity tips because of how thin they are. As you can see, I have really flat nail beds, so these work perfectly for me. Even though they say they have a deep C curve, they really don't. They really mold to your nail very well. Once I am done applying all of my tips, I will then grab my clippers and clip to the desired length. Those tips do kind of fly all over the place, so if you have toddlers in the house, just be careful with that. And I usually clip them a little bit longer because I will use my nail file to help get closer to the length that I want. After I file all of my nails and shape them, I will then go into removing the shine off of all of my nail tips. And this just helps the gel adhere to the nail tips. And I keep hitting my camera. I'm so sorry about that. I actually have it over my shoulder, so there's not a whole lot of room to work. I tried to edit that out the best that I could without losing too much of the integrity of the video. And once you're happy with how they look, in the shape, you can then proceed to removing that shine. Gel needs something to stick to. If you put gel over something smooth, it will peel off. So this step is very crucial to making sure that your gel overlay lasts a long time. I also blend the tip in with my natural nail the best that I can as well, so that there's not a huge ridge or a huge bump. After you are done filing the shine off of your tips, you can now go ahead and apply your pH bond. This is going to help dehydrate your nail and remove any oils that may be present, and it's going to help your gel last a lot longer. And I do 2 coats to be on the safe side, and you're only putting this on the natural nail, not on the tip. And this is what they look like. After your pH bond, you will need to apply your gel base. This is also very important and crucial to helping your builder gel overlay last a long time. I start with my pinky and move to my thumb. And the reason that I do that is because if you start with your thumb, the gel will move unless you do a flash cure. You can do a flash cure, but I just prefer to do my forefingers first and my thumb last. I've found that that works the best for me. And I'm just checking to make sure I don't have any gel on my skin. If you do get gel on your skin, you need to make sure that you do not use your fingers to remove it. You want to use an orange stick or a cuticle pusher or something, anything other than your fingers. Once I am done applying my base gel, I will go into my LED lamp for a full cure, which is 60 seconds. And I try to point my thumb upwards for the first 10 seconds just so that my gel does not move. You can kind of see my hand is in a funny position. Once it is cured, it is now time for the fun part. This is the liquid builder gel in a bottle. Virgo and Gem has a great product. I really like it. It's very easy to use. So what I do is I get myself a nice little bead on my brush and I kind of tap my nail with it. But at the same time, I'm being very careful to not have any air bubbles. If you do see air bubbles, just work them out in a circular motion. And I start in the center of my nail and I manipulate the gel around to the side walls. And I also make sure to check the apex so that it's not bumpy. This gel is self-leveling, so it's very easy to work with. You can also flip your hand upside down and that will help the gel move to the center of the nail. Just let gravity do its job. And because liquid builder gel in a bottle is a little bit thinner, you do have to work faster. So I recommend doing a flash cure, which is about 10 to 15 seconds. And that just prevents the gel from moving. Now, if your finger gets hot, I removed mine from the lamp because mine got unbearably hot. That is normal. Just remove it from the lamp. Let it cool down. You can also change the setting on your lamp. Some lamps have a 99-second cure, which just helps. It helps the gel cure more slowly, so it doesn't get as hot. The reason why gels get hot is because the molecules are moving so fast that they cause friction. You'll go ahead and repeat these steps on the rest of your nails. And flash cure in between each nail if you feel that your gel is moving a little too quickly or you're not moving fast enough. Check your sidewalls and your apex and do another flash cure. And I did use my 99-second button so that I would not burn my finger again. It didn't hurt. It just got hot. And like I said, that's completely normal. That happens when you're working with gel products, and it's just because, well, science. Those little molecules are moving so fast that they create a lot of friction and they get hot. So don't be alarmed if that happens. Always make sure that your lamp is off before pulling your gel brush out of your bottle. You don't want to cure your gel on your brush by accident. And I'm going to repeat those steps on my middle finger, blotting the gel down to move it off of my brush and then manipulating it around the nail until I am pleased with how it looks. If you need to grab a little bit more, you totally can. I do want to also mention that sometimes if you use too much gel, you can get a little bit more heat than if you use a smaller amount as well. So that is another reason for them getting really hot is if you use too much, because there's a few more molecules in there. And again, like I said, if you get gel on your skin, do not remove it with your finger. Be sure to remove it with a cuticle pusher or a tool. And I'm doing another flash cure. I was watching my favorite show when I was doing this, so I wasn't really paying attention to my flash cures. I was a little bit distracted. And they are looking really good. If you have too much product, you can always wipe it off too. I just wipe it back into my bottle. I try not to waste product. The great thing about using gel, builder gel, is you can use your builder gel with a peel base and you can dip over it and your mayonnaise will pop off really easily. And you can do your nails more often. And if you're like me, you've got hundreds of jars and only 10 fingers. So it really opens up for more creativity. Now I will do another flash cure. And really 10 seconds is all you need, 10 to 15 seconds for a flash cure. And now onto my thumb, and I always do my thumbs last just because that is the easiest thing for me, and gel does like to move, so I personally believe that doing your thumb last is the best thing, because you don't want that gel to move to one side of your nail and then your nail is lopsided. After you are done with your nail, you will do a flash cure. Try to just stick your thumb in the lamp without touching the top of the lamp. I got a phone call around this time, which is why the video is so zoomed in. Now do a full cure on all of your nails. And a full cure would be 60 seconds. And at this point, you should not have any heat on any of your nails. And I actually did another cure, another 60-second cure. That's optional. You can overcure gels, so you do need to be careful with that. This particular gel, I believe, requires 1 to 2 minutes. I did 2 minutes to be on the safe side. You will now take your alcohol and your prep pad and remove that sticky layer from your nails. After you have removed the sticky layer from your nails, you can then proceed to file, shape, and buff your nails. And I've kind of sped through this process because you get the idea. So after I'm done file, shaping, and buffing my nails, I then go to my sink, and at every sink in my house, I have the little scrub brushes. You can get them from the dollar store or Walmart. I have one in the shower. I have one everywhere. So anytime I wash my hands, I always use one of those scrub brushes because our nails tend to get a lot of bacteria and stuff trapped underneath them. So I always try to make sure that mine are clean. So after I'm done, I go to my sink and I turn on my warm water and I use my brush and I scrub my nails really good. I try to get all the dust out of the crevices, you know, like around my cuticle line, underneath my nails, etc. Make sure that you're completely done filing before you wash, though. I really love how easy this gel is to file as well. It files like butter. It's really soft and it is kind of sort of a soak off as well. Or it's easy to soak off, I should say. Now, when you're using artificial tips, you'll get chunks of your plastic tip stuck underneath your nails. Make sure you file that off. Don't leave that there because that can create some bulk and you don't want that. Plus, it's annoying and it's going to make you want to pick at them. This tutorial took me an hour to film, but normally I can do one hand in 30 minutes. I kept getting interrupted when I was filming, so it was kind of annoying, but I got through it. I guess it's better than filming or thinking that you're filming and then looking at your camera just to realize that you didn't film anything at all. I've done that before. And I do end up going off camera a lot whenever I'm filing. I file really close to my face. I don't know why. That's just the way I've always done it. So I am sorry for that. I tried to edit a lot of that out. But yeah, just make sure before you go to wash your hands that everything is exactly how you want it to be. I'm just doing last minute touches. And there we go. That's what they look like. And this is the point that you would want to wash your hands. And this is what they look like after I've washed them. So you can see the difference between my right hand and my left hand, and I'm really pleased with how they came out. Now it is time for the top coat, and this is where the real magic happens because you get to see how beautiful your gel overlay turned out. Now, again, I start with my pinky and I move to my thumb. So if you wanted, what you would do, if you wanted to dip over this, what you would do after you cure your gel top coat is you would add your peel base and then you would dip. And you would use all of your normal steps that you dip over your gel. So just pretend like your gel isn't even there. It's just your natural nail and you're going to dip your nails. And because you've used gel, you don't have to use clear underneath your dip powder. So after I've done all of my nails, I will do a full cure for 60 seconds. And I'm really pleased with how they turned out. And like I said, I really do love this product. Virgo and Gem has a great product. And I hope that you've all found this tutorial helpful. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask below and I will try to help the best I can. All right, y'all have a great day. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.